Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee, working today on break, having a little coffee. And I wanted to mention a practical prep that I don't hear anybody else even talk about or mention. And there's a story that goes along with this. I was helping my neighbor out this summer. He was putting up a big tent. We're talking like big top style tent. And this tent, the tent stakes that hold this tent up are literally the size of your arm. And they're made out of a heavy pipe. And they have to be beat down into the ground with a sledgehammer. So we were working, putting this tent up, and it was hot outside. I was just in shorts and a cut-off t-shirt. It was getting toward dark, and we were feverishly trying to run around and get this tent up before it got pitch black outside. And I had my cell phone in my front pocket. Well, I stumbled because it was dark outside, and I fell right into one of those posts. You know what broke my fall? My cell phone screen. And it was completely and totally shattered. So after about 10 minutes of uninterrupted profanity, I went in the house and I pulled out my spare phone and switched the SIM cards, and I was back in business. And for the 10, 12 days it took me to get my other phone fixed, I was still up and running. And that's something that you just don't hear people on prepping channels and stuff talk about much, is having a spare phone. Having a spare smartphone. I mean, pretty much everybody nowadays has a smartphone, or at least a large majority of people, but you don't hear about having a spare phone. When, when you pay your one phone off or you have your contract fulfilled or whatever, that older phone, that still works. And if something happens to your phone where it's damaged like mine was, it makes it really convenient to switch out those SIM cards and keep going. You know, when the updates come along, still update that old phone and keep it charged and just keep it in a safe place so you have it. You hear, how many times have you heard somebody talk about a Baofeng radio on a prepping channel, but how many times have you heard somebody talk about having a spare cell phone? And even last winter when we were looking for that guy out on my property, and the sheriff deputy showed up, who was a sergeant, he had 4 cell phones on him. Now, I'm sure that was for investigative purposes and whatnot, but when a professional carries multiple phones or has multiple phones at his disposal, that's something that I guess as a prepper we should pay attention to. But I've always saved my old phones when one's paid off, one contract is done. Save that old one, put it in a safe place, put it with your electronics or whatever, so you have it there just to take care of a situation like I had. But anyway, just wanted to share this little experience that I had and kind of how I took care of it, and talk about having a spare phone or a spare device at your disposal if something happens. Not everything is a total end of the world situation. A lot of problems that preppers and people face are just normal, everyday aw shit moments, and just another example of that, and kind of my idea how I take care of. But anyway, this is Modern Refugee. Appreciate all my subscribers out there. Hope you guys get some information, some ideas, and some entertainment out of my videos, and you guys have a good one.